social media is legit like a time machine. Like, we get to go back and experience any eras from our phones, bruh. Like, but the one thing that do stand out to me when I do go back and, let's say, watch content from prior years is how bold people were. Like, people were really comfortable telling you how they feel. I think people were truthful because the social media mob lynch weren't here to really hold you accountable. Like, there really wasn't a thing as going viral and ruining your entire life. And that was the case when I watched this episode of Wife Swap.
In North Carolina, Niecy Wiggins is supermom and believes in tough love.
Hey, man. Come here. Get off the telephone.
The boys always tell me I'm too hard on tough luck, so sad, get over it.
But now, for the first time ever, Niecy must abandon her boys and swap places with a woman she's never met. Welcome to upstate New York. Vicky Felix thinks her family should have only one rule.
Our house rule is there are no rules.
Which is great news for 5-year-old Dylan.
Dale, if you put your hand in front of his face, he'll probably break your arm.
And
this isn't the first time they swapped a black and white couple, so things weren't out of the ordinary here. As a matter of fact, it was the usual wife swap episode. Take a mother from a strict home and swap her out with a mother from a house with no rules, all right? Now, I had a feeling that things were about to take a sinister turn when the wives arrived at each other's homes.
Wow, this is nice.
This house got a smell to it, like a old smell.
The pictures on the wall are of black people, and white people wouldn't have that hanging on their wall.
The black wife walked in and noticed the smell, which is usual, which is the first thing you should probably notice is the smell of the home. How does the home smell? But the first thing the white wife noticed is the black people hanging up on the wall.
Oh my God.
This room is so clean. Do they not live in here? This is obviously a black family, but they seem like they are clean.
The white wife was befuddled, bewildered, and confused that a black household would be clean. She said, they're obviously a black family, but they're clean, but it's clean. As if clean and black family don't go hand in hand. Now, that's the first instance of plausible deniable racism. And what plausible deniable racism is racism that you can, you have a feeling is racist, you have a feeling that person meant it in a foul way, but they can still play stupid and say, oh, God, how dare you? I would never. So you really can't call attention to it or call it out since you really don't know. But this is 2005. So the underlying racism will only last for so long. It ain't take long for them to get into the real racism. They took it there.
for the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family.
Leash on their 19-year-old? He's an adult.
I wear the pants in the house. She wear the pants in the house.
Bill does his white glove test to make sure everything is completely clean. I'm going to take that white glove and stick it somewhere where the sun doesn't shine.
We use words like the F word, the S word, and the N word.
We are going to have problems in this house, I'm telling you right now.
What's the N word? I would like to know that, because it better not be what I think it's going to be. Because if it is, oh, hell finna break loose.
Yo, this is some pre-social media bonus. Now, they could have easily just told their kids, hey, bro, don't say the N-word when them TV cameras is in this house. But instead, not only did they, not tell their kids that, but they wrote it in a mail to let the world know and to let the black woman that's coming know, hey, listen, just so you know, we use the N-word in this house. All right, we're not saying we are not going to use it. We're not apologizing for using it. We're just letting you know that we use it in this house. But here's the wild thing, though, right? For like the first couple of days, the wives have to go and abide by their household rules. And then after a couple of days, they get to implement their own rules. So for the first couple of days, them white folks could use the N-word in her face and she couldn't do anything about it. She decided to confront the white husband about the N-word usage. And bruh, witness this pre-social media boldness.
One of the main things that I was really concerned about is that she likes to use the N-word a lot.
I don't think it's her, it's me. Niecy, when I first seen her, I can tell right off the bat. She's a decent woman. She's a clean woman. I don't think of her as the N-word. I don't.
Yo, son is bold, bruh. He ain't expressed no remorse. He ain't expressed no apology. He simply said, hey, listen, shorty, you clean, right? You nice, you respectful. Obviously, I don't consider you the N-word, so who do you consider the N-word? Because mind you, the wife went to the black household and said, oh, it's clean in here. Black folks live here? As if black folks equals dirty. Obviously, that's what they think. Now, he didn't apologize for it at all. He actually stood 10 toes. And she just had to take it because she got to follow by their rules for the first couple of days.
Normally what happens if a white person call a black person it's on.
Oh, yeah, but...
Okay? This hillbilly is stupid. I am so upset right now.
The husband is deplorable, bruh. All right, a good old country boy, but the wife ain't no better.
Too much discipline, and your child doesn't know what life is really about because you have that leash on so tight.
I do see that he runs his kids kind of like little slaves. They're way...
Huh? Little what? Yo, she went there, bro. Yo, white folks was bold back then, bro. Yo, she really took it there. But the racist innuendos didn't stop here. Because when she was alerted that they were inviting more black folks over the house and she was going to have to cook for them, her response will leave you speechless, bro.
Bill's dropped a bombshell. Vicky has to prepare a Wiggins feast for 20 family and friends. But it's not just the cooking that's got Vicky worried.
Sometimes I feel uncomfortable when I'm around, some black people. I have a wall up because I think you have to prove yourself to me.
You're saying you have a wall up for black people.
It's not like because I'm racist or because I'm
Anytime a person say they're not racist, deep down in the back of their head, they're saying, why would you bring that up?
I'm nervous to have all these people come over here. Sure I am. Not just because they're black.
Can you drop the fence one day?
She feels uncomfortable being around some black folks, and all black folks have to prove themselves to her before she's comfortable around them. Then she had the nerve to say she's not racist. Ma'am, then what are you? Ma'am, then what are you? Right, if you consider his kids slaves, you're saying you don't feel comfortable around black folks. Why? Why? Oh, why? Why are black folks different than white folks? Why are black folks different than Hispanics? And White Swap is so messy because they had this editing thing to where they would just pile on the racism, right? So if their wife do something racist, they'll just cut to a scene where the husband is doing something racist as well. And that's exactly what happened with this instance. Because the black wife tries to confront the white husband again about the N-word, but he wasn't budging at all.
Niecy can't hold back any longer and has decided to confront Jeremy.
I stayed up all night long thinking about this. And the lesson will be taught to you. Understand? Are you feeling me? Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Take me to school.
Do listen to me when I'm talking to you.
Yeah,
you need, I think you just ignorant, period, okay? But number one, next time you think before it come out your mouth again, you need to think about it before you gonna sit there and call another black person.
This is my house. I don't care what you think. Plain and simple.
So I ain't got the time or the inclinations to stand here and talk to you no more about this. I'm pissed. And you know what? That bitch is at my house. She just as ignorant as he is.
It was at this point that my mental capacity couldn't really afford to watch this any longer. Because what are we talking about here, right? Like, he gets confronted for saying the N-word. He doesn't feel as if him as a white person saying the N-word is wrong. He even acknowledges that he calls black folks the N-word in a derogatory way. So at this point, if you're not apologizing, if you're not learning, bro, if you're not budging, there's no point for me to watch this, bro. All right, but if you do want to watch it, this is White Swap Season 2, Episode 2, all right? So tap in. It's your boy, Poetic Flacco, man. Like the video, sub to the channel, comment for the algorithm, man. But before you leave, man, click on this video here where I break down this Sean Cotton, Say Cheese boxing match, bro. And it's absolutely jokes, all right? So click on this video to find out why the Say Cheese Sean Cotton boxing match was jokes. I'm gonna see you guys here, right? I'm out of here, folks. Peace.